EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you can see right there, right-handed hitters do not have a lot of success against him. We'll see what happens here.
Number 3 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And, Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Ryan Braun will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Adams. 1 out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Eric Timms comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hot shot to third. Jerko has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Domingo Santana will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Kirk Neuenhuis comes forward hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for St. Louis,
Matt Carpenter makes his
baseman.
way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Into the box now, Matt Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Peralta's ready. 1-2 on its way. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Jose Martinez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jet Bandy will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for the
Peralta
Cardinals,
sets his sights.
second
Here's the
baseman,
first pitch. Greg Garcia
Garcia
stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
batting 8.
Settling in now, Eric Fryer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, you know, this is actually a much tougher play than it looks. First, he's got to barehand the ball. Then he's got to readjust his body to square himself up to first base. And when he winds up throwing it, he throws it poorly.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Braun is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Diaz stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that, number 3 stands in.
Leading off for the
Eric Timms stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Eric Timms.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball heading for the alley. Adams ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and 1 hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to, that big-time fastball.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
A pause and the 0-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jed Jerko, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
Matt Carpenter
first
has the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Good change up right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Matt Adams digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there at the knees, strike 1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Franklin on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kirk Neuenhuis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5.
The catcher,
Eric
number
Fryer,
28.
the hitter now.
Eric
0 for 1 on the
Fryer.
day after reaching on an error his first time up. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
The batter,
Carlos
catcher,
Martinez steps
Carlos
up to the plate
Martinez.
looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 3 steps in now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Greg Garcia will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
The left fielder, number
Peralta
32,
pauses. First pitch
Matt
on the way.
Adams.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets.